Donut charts are a fantastic way of being able to display information that you would normally show as a pie, but in a way that doesn't use as much color. And in today's video, we'll be going over how you can make one yourself. Hello, and welcome back to Rather Be Visin. My name is Sam, and today we're taking a look at donut charts. Now, it's no secret that pie charts are probably one of the worst ways to display information, but it doesn't mean that you're not asked to create them at times. And so a way of elevating a pie chart is to create a donut chart. So if we have a look at what we've got here, we can see we've got the split of our categories, looking at each of the different types of sales that we've made. And then in the middle, we're also able to show the overall sales. So how do we create this? Well, the good news is it's very, very straightforward. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a new sheet here. And over on my marks card here, you can see at the moment it's just set to automatic text. I've got nothing within the view. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the drop down menu here and I'm going to select pie. Now when I pick pie, you can see we now get angle, and this is where we can place a measure or a dimension to say what we want our angle to be. So I want this to be sales, so I'm going to drag sales up and drop that down on angle. And then I'm going to bring in my product category onto color. And you can see it's now split out based on furniture, office supplies, and technology. Just going to change the view of this to be for the entire view so we can see the whole pie. And then I'm going to hold down control and I'm going to drag sales onto label and then category onto label as well. I'm just going to reorder those so my category is above my sales value. Now, in order to create a pie, what we need to do is make a dual axis, and we're going to overlay one over the other. So first thing I'm going to do, we're going to come up to rows. I'm going to double click and I'm going to put in a double slash to start off with, and then I'm going to put pie. Then I'm going to hold shift and press enter, and then I'm going to type min 0. And you'll see what it does now is it's got pie there. That's because I put it in the double slashes, so it's a comment, and then underneath I've got min 0. So it's doing that min 0, but giving it the title of pie. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing again. So I'm going to do double slash, and I call this donut hole. Hold shift, press enter, and then again do min 0. So now you can see we've got two copies of the exact same chart. And what we want to do is overlay one of these over the other. So we're going to make this a dual axis. So on my rightmost pill, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to come down and select dual axis. Now we can see we've got the two pies over one another. Now over my marks card, because I've put these titles, I can easily see which part I'm editing here. So I want to edit my donut hole. I'm going to take the color off of category. So now you can see it's just one color. I'm going to change the color of this to be white. Click apply. And then I'm going to take off the sales. I'm going to take off category. I'm going to leave that sales title there, and I'll take off measure names as well. Just need to change the color back to white. Now over on my pie mark, I'm going to go to size, and I'm going to move this up to that middle piece. I'm going to take measure names off of the color, so I've just got my categories colored. I'm going to go back to my donut hole, and I'm going to change the size to be just below that midpoint. And now you can see we've got that nice ring around the outside. We've not got a great big block of color as you get with a pie chart. Now in order to tidy this up, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come into label on my donut hole, and I'm just going to put in total sales. We might want to bump the size up a bit on this, maybe put it at 16, so now we can see that that is right in the middle there. Then on my pie marks, I'm going to come to label, and I'm just going to add sales after category. I might want to bold my sales. And there you have it. That is how you make the donut chart. Now to tidy this up, we can hide the headers, we can right click and format, and we can get rid of our 0 lines. And we might want to format our sales label to only come to 2 decimal places to display millions, and we'll make sure we've got that pound at the start. Finally, you might want to add borders on. This is purely personal preference, but if we add the borders onto both elements, we now get that nice black line around it. And there you go. That is how you make a donut chart, purely just creating a dual axis and changing one of your pie charts to be fully white, and then that gives out that cutout effect. So hopefully that helped. Now, next time you get asked to make a pie chart, please feel free to make a donut chart, or think of the myriad ways there are to display the information better. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.